Supergirl Being Super issue 1, Mariko Tamaki on writing, and Joelle Jones on art. And I was looking forward to this. This is, of course, the new Prestige Mini, which is out of continuity. It is going to be 4 issues every 2 months, so the next issue isn't until the end of February. But this was like a 40-50 page book, which I will say went in super quick. Like, I see when I got to that last page, I was like, really? I just read that many pages. So, needless to say, I liked it a lot. It's a Supergirl story where Superman doesn't exist. She's landed on her own, presumably around the age of 8, because they mentioned it's been like 8 years and she's just turning 16, was it?
Yeah.
And that's a big plot point of the issue, because it revolves around her birthday. It's the day before and the day of her birthday. That's a big thing that's going on. And it's, and she doesn't remember Krypton. It's not like the Supergirl we're used to, where she, she remembers the first part of her life there. There's no Superman, like I said. So it's a very different sort of thing, and she is kind of out at the farmhouse. So it's almost kind of like, what if Supergirl was just Superman? Like, what if that was her start? Although, she's not with the Kent, she is with, Jeremiah.
The Danvers.
She's with the Danvers. And they are very different from the Kents. The way her dad doesn't believe in birthdays and thinks it's a sham, and all that kind of thing.
He was very Ron Swanson-esque.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Very Ron Swanson-esque, yeah.
Because you feel like there's a heart behind his kind of gruffness. And like when he's like, hey, Kara, come out, I need help in the barn. Need you to help me move some things. And she's just picking up the tractor.
With one hand.
With one hand, yeah. And he's like, oh, thanks, honey. And, but yeah, he feels like Ron Swanson almost, where, there's that distrust of everything. Someone's always trying to get over on you.
Yeah.
But he's going to let you know you can't do that to me.
Yeah, and she has a great supporting cast here. She has 2 friends, one of whom is a lesbian and is kind of sort of alternative hairstyle, punk rocky looking kind of girl.
Yeah.
And then we have the other one who is like obsessed with doing well at track and is like super healthy and constantly tells them, do you know how many calories are in that cheeseburger?
Oh, I love that exchange between them when they went to the restaurant after school. And she's like, yeah, you talked them into you making them a salad. That's weird. Like, it's not on the menu. And she still had them make a salad. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I think all the banter between those 3 was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, it made it super readable. Like, I was going through it at a super quick pace. It had that very kind of almost... You almost feel like you're reading kind of a Hughes-esque like movie, in a sense, where you're following these teen characters. And it doesn't even get to the whole, oh, she has superpowers until like halfway through. You spend a lot of time with her and her friends, and she's sort of like talking about her birthday and being worried about it or whatever. And she talks about how it's not really her birthday, it's just the date that, her parents found her. We don't really know what her actual birthday is. And, then it's just like the first time you see her use powers, it's when she picks up the tractor, and it's like, alright, obviously we know that's going in because we know we're reading a Supergirl book. But the way it leaves it off, and we don't talk about it until then, and it puts character first, and I think I'm really excited about the rest of this series and where it's going to go. And it ends with the big track, sort of team track day. The
track meet.
Track meet, yeah. Well, there's a crowd there as well, so it's not like a competition.
Yeah, that's what track meet is.
Okay,
track meet is it's usually multiple schools, not just 2, and they all meet up.
They mention it's like the 3 or 4 schools that are in the greater area, all the rivals of each other, because they're all like within distance, and also her track outfit was blue-red with a yellow sign. Come on,
which
I love. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still rolling my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, but I like that because it's a send up to her the Michael Turner design costume with the with the skirt and the with that crop top, I guess it'd be called. I don't know fashion, but yeah, I like that a lot.
I think it's a crop top if it's like in regular wear. I think if it's a track top, it's more of just a.
Well, I was talking about her the long sleeve version.
The outfit from the mid 2000s we're talking about.
Yeah, and so I thought that was pretty funny. And then the earthquake or whatever happens, and she can't find Jen, and that's how it ends. Which I went to turn the page, and there was no pages left to turn.
Yeah, so, just at the bottom it said end of chapter 1. It was like no. because it feels like it's taking its time. It feels like a proper origin, coming of age. This is going to be her becoming a superhero. I don't know if it's going to be time jumps, but certainly it feels like the next issue will deal with the aftermath of this. And, maybe it'll be issue 3. I want to guess it'll be the end of issue 3 when she puts on a costume.
Yeah.
That would be my guess at this point. But, no, I love this kind of, like, this origin story where we take the time to really get in her head. And it is obviously out of continuity, so it's its own, Elseworld Supergirl story. And that's cool. I'm happy we're getting this. I've really enjoyed it so far.
Oh, I am too. Here's my thing. If she was 8 when she landed and there's no Clark, I wonder if we're gonna get an explanation on why she was older,
and why she didn't remember. Well, I don't know if there's an explanation needed for why she's older. I mean, she could just be 8 when they send her away because the planet's dying.
Yeah, I always liked that she was actually meant to be older than Superman. But because she got lost on the way, in the whole space relativity thing.
It's why she can't remember anything is the more the more questionable aspect that I'm curious about. I wonder if it was an intentional thing. I wonder if they just, like, the parents, Zor-El and whatever, when they were sending her off, said, "Oh, we're going to erase her memory because we don't want her to have the pain of losing us."
An entire
I don't know. That'd be my guess, but no, I really like this. It's
really good. You nailed it when you said it's like a John Hughes take on superheroes. So makes me want to check out Tamaki's other work to see if it has the same kind of tone to it.
You know what? I hope these two stick around at DC and do something. Yeah. Get an ongoing after this. Yeah, the art's great. I really like the art.
So
very, very. It suits the whole small town, like, kind of Kansas feel that they're going for.
Yeah.
A lot of that's the colouring, sure, but even just the, it's not too stylized. But it's not too generic either. It's got a very nice.
No, it's simple.
Simple, yeah. Innocent. It's got a simple small town innocence about it, which is a really weird thing to talk about art, but it does.
Yep.
So no,
Earl Jones.
Really, really like this. Really, really recommend checking it out. I'm looking forward to issue 2. I'm almost upset that it's going to be 2 months, but that said, it was expensive, so maybe, maybe it works out that it's every 2 months. But it was worth the what was this, like $6, $5?
Yeah, which is about the price of a 2 issues.
Yeah, it was double length, so it was double price. I mean, it's not like it's not, the value is still there. It's still clearly the same amount of value. It's just you're forking it over in one go though, so it feels like a big spend when it's But Supergirl being really good. So we've got a Supergirl ongoing, and we have a Supergirl Elseworld mini going on at the same time, and I'm really happy about that. I love that the character's getting the attention. Although the ongoing is another one where I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind 2 of these a month, but But you know what, I'll stop making them want me to spend more money. I'll accept it.
Yeah. I mean, I would take the price hike if it's quality, and then have to, that meant I could drop other things. It would force me to make a decision instead of just keep going with it. So, I was gonna say something I can't remember. So, about Supergirl. Oh, so this one's it feels to me like this is like American Alien, to where
a little bit.
It's gonna be a nice out of continuity that you can, once it's collected, you could give to someone that's curious about comics.
Yeah, I think DC's always been very good, even when it's in continuity. Like something like Long Halloween or whatever. Like, I feel like DC have a lot of really good, like, standalone things that are 6 to 12 issues that you can hand to someone and say, read this from start to finish. You'll get a complete story. It's not part of a long run. Don't get me wrong, I love a long run. I really do. But it's much easier to start someone out in comics if you can give them shorter things where they get a taste for it first, and then you go on. But it's one of those very things where it is out of continuity, but it'll be a great story exploring the themes of what it is to be Supergirl / Superman, and what it means to be that character, and I'm always for that. So that's really, really great.